Motor racing has come a long way since the first Grand Prix of the early 20th century. We have faster cars, bigger circuits, highly trained drivers who've dedicated their lives to racing. But still, we return here. Still, it remains the most desired victory in Formula One. Still, we race the Monaco Grand Prix. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today, though, ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1-mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers. As the drivers complete their preparations down below us on the grid, one man who's no stranger to the pre-race pressure is Anthony Davidson, who joins me in the commentary box today. Great to have you with us, Ant. I'm sure you can tell us all about what goes through a driver's head before lights out.
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn one. It's all a bit like going into battle. And the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. It's Red Bull in pole position then, and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Vettel, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo and Perez, Grosjean, Alonso, Hülkenberg and Esteban Ocon, Massa, Magnussen, Carlos Sainz and Hamilton, Kvyat, Stroll, Jolyon Palmer and Pascal Wehrlein. Ericsson and Stoffel van Dorn completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
is 2.6 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. This is your final lap of the race. Okay, distance to teammate, 7.7 seconds. Okay, here's who we're really fighting today. Vettel and Raikkonen. This is your final lap of the race. This is your final lap of the race. Daniel is currently P5, so the gap to our teammate is 9.2 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. The time last lap was a 1:20.7.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One. And that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship after a very good result here today. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Probably Carlo Sainz. You know, strong pace, good work with the strategy, just a very complete drive, I think.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Red Bull have extended their lead over the championship. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye and see you again next time.